Right. Episode 80. Okay. And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. Episode number 80. The very first episode of 2016. We made this our third year. Not really third year, but we started in 2014. And speaking of years, somebody who has known me many years, almost my entire wrestling career.
Just about.
Lexie Fyfe.
Hi.
Thanks for taking. I know it's super busy right now, and you're trying.
Shine weekend.
You're trying to get everyone out the door. As soon as you're like, get out! I'm going to Disney tomorrow.
I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean these weekends obviously prove very long, and you actually got up this morning. Super early, like 5:30.
Yeah.
Alarm went off 5:30.
5:30 after getting home from 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's a normal
Who needs
weekend.
sleep?
Who needs sleep at this point? And you went and you did an obstacle course, the inflatables 5K, I think it is.
Yeah, insane inflatables.
Insane inflatables.
5K. Yes, with a whole bunch of the Shine roster and a couple guys. You, unfortunately, did not make it.
Nope, I'm still not 100% on. I'm trying to be smart, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, I hit that mid-30s. I turned 35, and and I
so old.
And I tried to become sensible. Everything up to that point.
When is it going to hit it for me? Because I have not gotten there yet. And I'm older than you. So.
Yeah, well, I think I've probably broken more things than you.
Yes, you have.
Broken more things, maybe more concussions.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty darn close.
Pretty. Yeah, it's pretty sad, right? Like,
yeah.
When you can't count your concussions anymore.
Yes. I know I've officially had three diagnosed. But I'm sure I've had more than that.
Right.
Unfortunately.
I've had at least 3 times where I've woken up the next day and not remembered the previous night.
Yeah.
So, but you have smart-wise, you've stepped away from the ring.
Yes, I have.
And you're actually
pretty much.
Pretty much. There was a battle royal.
No, I did not do a battle royal.
You did not do
it. It was a 4-on-4.
Oh, it was a 4-on-4. See, I heard the rumblings of the match before. I didn't hear the rumblings after.
Yes.
So a 4-on-4 at Shimmer's big 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Like to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
How'd it feel? Like, were you nervous? Like, was it like your first time, or was it like this is old hat?
No, I got a little bit nervous. Yeah, I'll admit it. It had been I'd done a few other little things between then and when I actually decided to step out of the ring, but I hadn't really wrestled. Even training, I've gotten in and showed people moves.
Right.
I've critiqued people, but I haven't actually gotten physically in the ring and taken bumps in about 2 years before that. So it was I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And I could tell I was a little bit slower, a little rusty, I think.
But you were there with a ton of great talent as well.
Yeah, it was fun.
So,
it was fun. But you know what? I walked out through the curtains. The crowd made their noise. I got in the ring and I went, yeah, that's all I need. Can I go back to the back now? I got my adrenaline rush. I'm done.
I'm still wrestling here and there. My matches are...
So you haven't totally gotten
I haven't totally. As long as, folks are still emailing me and willing to give me money to do stupid human tricks.
Yes.
You
just like to wear spandex, I know.
I do. And like being a bum, spandex is kind of hard to come by. So when I do get it, I like to wear it. But there's a lot of promoters that are like, we don't want you wearing spandex. It has nothing to do with my body type, which isn't very good. Maybe, but they're like, you should wear jeans and flannel and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I just don't.
You're like, I wear that every day.
Right. Why do you want me to wear that? Like, it's smelly.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Except during the summertime, when you would think that because it's hot, it would smell. But during the summer, it rains every day.
Yeah.
So true. I get a shower every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it is December, January time, New Year, winter. Mm-hmm. It doesn't rain as much as it used to.
My sprinklers will go off tonight.
Oh, I can just.
So you can just run through the sprinklers if you'd like.
I'll just do tiger rolls.
Through the.
I'll just do arm drag rolls. Yeah.
I'll take a little Joy out there for you. And just, watch
we'll film that. That'll be the next episode. So, Lexie, you know me since I started. What made you decide to become a professional wrestler?
I I always enjoyed watching wrestling, but I had never considered it to be a career thing. I met a girl at my quote-unquote real job. She was reading a wrestling magazine on break, and I walked up to her and I was like, whoa, another chick who likes wrestling, because 1995,
right.
It really wasn't as mainstream as it is now. So a lot of the fans were male. So I was like, well, when I saw another chick actually reading a wrestling magazine on break, I was like, I've got to go talk to this girl. And that was Brandywine, and she was actually looking for a training partner. She was doing some valet work at the time, but she hadn't stepped in the ring and, begun her training yet. And she felt a little intimidated to step in the ring and train with the guys. Mm-hmm. So she was looking for a girl to go train with her. And I went, that sounds like fun. And so she invited me to go to one of the next shows, and I went early. I met the promoter, and he said, we're really looking for girls. We need some female talent in this area. It was in North Carolina. And there hadn't been anybody new female-wise that had broken in a while. So it was, you had Leilani Kai, you had Malaya Hisako, you had Debbie Combs, all great talent, but they wanted some new faces to mix in with that.
Right, of course.
And he's like, you want to get in the ring for a little bit before the show starts? And I was like, okay, I've never been in a wrestling ring. That'll be pretty cool.
First taste is free?
Uh-huh. So I got in the ring, I ran around a little bit. This guy gave me a body slam, and I was like, whoa, this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Where was this forever? And I signed up for training, and that's all she wrote. I kept my job for about another 9 or 10 months, and then I quit my job, and I would bartender, waitress on the side to support my wrestling addiction, and and went on from there.
Wrestling's been able to take you all over the world. You've literally traveled the world, which is something that I find is very cool. I was able to travel the world and see things that I maybe not was able to do. What are some of the coolest?
Especially the bum, bums don't usually get to travel.
Well, that actually probably. Well, I wasn't always a bum, it was just
it's true. When I met
bad decisions.
You were not a bum when I first met you.
Bad decisions. Yeah.
You were making some really silly decisions back then. So I understand.
Yep. Lots of bad decisions. Jumped off of a lot of high places.
Yeah, that top rope. Get down from the top rope. And if you're going to be on the top rope, jump into the ring, not out of the ring.
I wish somebody 16, 17 years ago would have said, listen, you don't need to do the flippy floppy, high flying, hardcore stuff. What you need to do is just take a teddy bear to the ring, and you will be more over than you could ever think possible. I brought a teddy bear to the ring, and I didn't have to kill myself. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Huh? It's amazing. Wish somebody would have told me that a long time ago. I'd probably have a lot more brain cells.
I was not a high flyer for most of my career, but I do watch some of my early matches, and I want to tell a young Lexie Fyfe, get down from the top rope. Just get down.
Yeah, down. Get off that. No, why are you pulling out that table? You don't really. No, put that chair down. You don't really need that stuff. No. But what are some of the cooler things that you've been able to do?
My favorite thing, it was the military-based tours that I got to do.
Cool.
I absolutely loved to go to the different countries and support the military, whether it was bases that have children on them, so I could bring a little bit of home to them. Yeah, we went to England and Italy and even Korea, South Korea. Oh. They had their whole families there. They had schools on the base, and the whole family's there, and you go and you wrestle for the soldiers and their families, and it's really, really cool. But then I also went to some places like Bosnia and Korea and just performed for the soldiers, and all of those experiences, those were my favorite things to do. I just...
That's very cool.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody called me tomorrow and said, we really want you to go to wherever, and it was a military-based tour, I might consider putting the boots on.
That's really cool. That's something I've always wanted to do for those servicemen and women who do protect us.
Yes.
Wanted to entertain those folks. Never got a chance to actually do that, but maybe they're watching this on the World Wide Web and entertained by that. You actually got to do something else. You actually, who knows what 2016 may bring with this presidential election? With this the upcoming presidential election. Yes. 2002 or 2012, I should say, 2012. You got a phone call to appear on WWE television.
Yep.
How did that come about?
It wasn't 2012 though. It was earlier.
So 2011 building to 2000. So
it was before Obama got elected the first time.
Oh, so it was 2008.
Yes,
then.
yes.
So how did that come about? Like, did you know somebody, or did they be like, "Hey, we're looking for somebody. You're the perfect person"?
No, they were looking for somebody, and the powers that be were asking around to different places, and Jillian Hall actually put my name, and she's
cool.
like, I think Lexie Fyfe would probably be good at that. So I get this phone call, and I kind of thought it was a joke at first. And like, hey, so you think you'd want to portray Hillary Clinton on WWE TV? And I was like,
sure, click.
Yeah. Who are you? And I had to send in some headshots, so I did like little presidential waves and stuff, and sent in some headshots, and they said, we think you're going to be perfect, and we need you here, and here's your plane ticket, and we'll have a rental car ready for you. We need you to bring 3 different color business suits, and I'm like, a business suit? Like, I'm a wrestler, I don't own a business suit. And they're like, well, buy a couple and keep the tags on them, and whatever one we pick, we'll pay you back for, and you can return the others. So, and then the day before I was supposed to fly up on a Sunday, I think. And the day before no, it was a WWE Raw, wasn't it? So I was flying up on Sunday. So the day before on Saturday, I get a phone call saying, so would you mind cutting your hair and dyeing it, to match Hillary Clinton's hair? And I went, are you paying for it? Because that's going to be really expensive. My hair was probably this dark or darker, and it was longer. I had it down to about here.
Yeah.
So they wanted me to cut it off Hillary Clinton style and bleach it blonde, basically. So I went to my hairdresser and I said, okay, Christine, I know we love my hair, but I need to go blonde. And she's like, wait, what? 5 hours of bleaching later, and $200 later, I had Hillary Clinton hair. I show up, and the hair and makeup lady said, okay, so here's your wig. And I went, wait, what? They put me in a wig after I cut my hair off. I did donate to Locks for Love.
Okay.
But I don't really look good. Like, I don't mind blonde streaks and stuff, but I don't look good as a blonde. So immediately when I came home, I'm like, okay, we got to do something with this hair, because this is like not a good color for me.
This is not happening.
So yeah, so in 3 weeks I had 3 different hair. 2 weeks I had 3 different hair colors. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, it was crazy, and I didn't lose all my hair, so it was good.
That's good. When I bleached my hair when I first started, hence the albino name, and. Speaking of things that I should not have done.
Hindsight.
Like when you're brushing your hair and it's just
coming out in clumps.
Yeah, that was when I was like, I've had enough of this, and went back to normal hair color. And I probably haven't cut it since then.
I have no idea what my normal hair color is.
So you never know what 2016 may bring. It may bring another phone call.
It was a really fun experience. It was totally silly. But it was really fun, and if they called me, I would probably go, because it was a fun experience, and it got some mainstream news. Like we got on some mainstream news channels, and we got mentioned on some late night show, talk shows, and so it was fun.
Yeah, it seemed like it was fun. I watched it. I was like, wait a minute.
That girl looks familiar.
She looks kind of familiar. But now you're behind the scenes at Shine Wrestling.
Yes.
And of course, you're the brains behind the computer at Slammin' Ladies.
Yes.
And which is where we are now at Slammin' Ladies. I don't know if this is picking it up, but there are a bunch of people out there that are eating pizza and wings and watching themselves on the telly from the show last night. From the show. It always seems to be a good time.
On our Shine Roku channel.
Yeah, on the Shine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just get that in there. Yeah.
So it always seems to be a good time, and you have a ton of great talent here. How did the Slammin' Ladies thing start?
Well. So I started wrestling in 1995, and from 1995 to about 2000, 2001, I was making decent money. I was wrestling 4 or 5 times a week. It was a busy, good time for wrestling, especially for female wrestlers, because there wasn't a lot of us. So kind of supply and demand, I could sit there and go, okay, this is what I need to come in. I need trans, I need whatever. Didn't always get it, but a lot of times I would get it.
Right.
So I was making some decent money. then along comes, the Attitude Era, and Lita and Ivory and Tori and Trish Stratus, and all those girls were getting pushed on TV. So all of a sudden, we had about 1 million female wrestlers females wanting to be wrestlers. We'll put it that way.
Right.
And so all of a sudden, all these women were training and blah, blah, blah. And they were all like, I will work for $20. So guess what? All of a sudden, the promoters were like, hey, can you maybe come in a little cheaper and whatever. So it was like one of those things
you
where...
get what you pay for, by the way.
Yeah, yes. So it was to the point where I was like, well, I still want to make this much amount of money, but the guy didn't want to pay for trans or something like that. And so it was like, well, I got to pick and choose. I got to figure out what I need to do. So I started doing some matches, like right before a show or something like that. If I was like, all right, if you don't want to pay me trans, then you have to set up the ring early. Let me and whoever is going to be around shoot a match so that I can sell it. And I would sell them online.
Oh, cool.
But I didn't have like a real website yet.
Right.
And then he's my husband now, but my boyfriend at the time, he was like, well, why don't we just like create a website and start putting some of these things online? And he was really good at web designing back then. Everything, we hand coded everything. Like we didn't have like, Dream or whatever that thing's called. Whatever, I don't know.
I don't.
We hand.
I have this show, but I have no clue technology wise. Okay. I just take this to the shelter, to the library, and then say Wi-Fi go. And then it goes.
Works?
Yeah.
Wow, I wish it worked that easy for my website. But anyways, we hand coded everything. If ever anybody knows what that is, it's difficult, but once you learn how to do it, it's okay. But he was really good at it. He created a website, and all of a sudden, like people started subscribing to it, and we're like, oh, this is something. And so then we started bringing girls in and doing more matches and renting a place here. And then eventually we bought our own house that happened to have a garage out back, and we made it into a studio and put a ring in it, and yada yada, here we are.
And now you're here. And now
10 years later.
10 years later, now every month. Wow, just about every month. You have a
way
full
too many times a year.
Have a full house, so to speak.
Yes.
And so not only are you doing that, now we get to the fun stuff.
Woo-hoo.
The fun stuff that we pay a lot of money to do.
The reason that I have to keep the
reason why there has to be a business to put the money in is you're really involved, as I am, in the running community, especially the Disney running community.
Yes.
And so coming up, watching this the first show of 2016 this week.
What?
We have 4 straight days of running. We have a 5K on Thursday, a 10K on Friday, a half marathon on Saturday, and then to top it off,
full marathon,
a full 26.2 marathon.
I did it last year.
You did it?
Just the marathon.
Yes.
You were dumb and did the whole thing again last year. So
I was dopey.
Yes, you were dopey.
And you're gonna be dopey.
I'm gonna be dopey and goofy at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm a goofy dopey person.
A full 26.2 miles to just finish the weekend off.
Yeah, because why not? Why would you not do a full marathon on top of all the rest so that it all equals 48.6 miles? I can tell you why. Because we get 6 medals. It's all about the bling.
It is. At the end of the day, I can look at those and be like, they're
so pretty.
This is my life's accomplishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
and they cost a lot of money.
They do.
A lot.
But the satisfaction that you get done, yes. Now, I know the circumstances surrounding the last marathon, or the first marathon you did last year with Kimberly and Rhea O'Reilly. Seemed like you were sick. Rhea was not doing well. Rhea was sick.
I was not sick. I was the only one that was okay that weekend.
But
I was teasing them. I am like twice your age, and
so at the end, everybody was just like, I'm done.
I was tired.
So you did a full marathon last year, yes. And now you're going to be doing many more miles on top of that. Yes. You think you got it?
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I did 44 miles already this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 48.6, so I just got to get 4.6 more miles in there. And at Disney, at Disney it's so much easier because you've got, you know, princesses and princes and characters and music playing, and you get to run through the parks, and it's just, there's so many distractions.
You get to dress up.
I have 4 different costumes.
4 different costumes.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't, no spoilers.
Yes, no.
But you'll probably see them on the social medias.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Where can the folks find you and, of course, Slammin' Ladies and Shine Wrestling on the social medias if they want to follow and see all the pictures?
Sure. Okay, so we have a Twitter at Slammin' Ladies. That's easy enough. Slammin' with no G.
No G.
Slammin' Ladies. And then Facebook is under Lexie Fyfe, and I will have stuff on both of those.
Yeah, so check it out. Make sure you definitely follow the Twitter. There's a bunch of stuff. I'll
be posting pictures from the race we had this morning. Probably not till Monday because I'm going to Disney tomorrow because I love Disney. I'm just a
right. You know, you just have to be there all the time. But what's cool is folks, they could see some of the personal pictures, obviously, like the running and stuff like that. A lot of running pictures, and then obviously a lot from Slammin' Ladies and Slam Pegs and obviously shots from Shine Wrestling as well. So there's a lot of stuff for folks to see on the Slammin' Ladies Twitter. So I definitely recommend you check that out. And Slammin' Wrestling or SlamminLadies.com.
SlamminLadies.com. My husband's really good about putting the Shine pictures up within a week after the show. He'll have 300 or more shots of every single match of the show. Spoiler alerts, if you haven't watched it and you're waiting for the VOD, don't look at the pictures because he does like put whoever's hands raised. So yeah, it's
and there were 2 new champs last night. We'll say who are they? I can't tell you. You'd have to watch the video on demand.
There you go. At shinewrestling.com. There you go.
Next event, January 29th. Friday, January 29th.
Yep.
Check that out. If you can't be there live in person at the Orpheum in Ybor, check it out on wwnlive.com.
Watch it live on iPay-per-view.
Yeah, so we're getting ready for a good 2016.
Yes. Lots of running.
Lots of running in 2016. Lots of running.
Costumes.
Lots of costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to go to Paris this year.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
But that's in 9 months. So we have
but that's okay. It'll go by so
plenty
fast.
of time.
Yes.
So
plenty of time, plenty of money.
Yeah. That's why my money goes. People are like, oh, what do you spend your money on? Like, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I spend it on this website and running. So, yeah. So, and of course, don't forget to like us on Facebook at the Milo Beasley Show. Give us the like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Wrestling Bum, and make sure you tell your friends because that's why we're doing this. So, you share with the world. So, any messages for 2016 before we depart here and kick this year's butt?
No, make some New Year's resolutions. Keep them. Run. It's really kind of awesome. It's a very big addiction. We might not do drugs, but we do have an addiction.
Right, that is a very serious addiction.
Even if you're not spending tons of money on Disney runs, there's so many fun runs in the area. Come
and
see
do it
us.
with your friends, man.
Yes.
Like that's like when you're running and you just especially obstacle course races. Doing it as a group is really cool. So
the running community is cool because we are so supportive of each other and help each other out. If you can't get up the wall, somebody's going to be there to help you. If you're running a race and you seem to be flagging, there's going to be somebody running next to you going, "Come on, we're almost to the end. Let's go!" It's really, really good. So, I really suggest that for people and come see us live at a Shine show.
Yeah, it's
They're
really cool.
Awesome.
Yep,
The Orpheum's a cool venue. It's a very
cool venue.
Yes,
I love
great wrestling.
There. Very cool concert venue. Lots of good wrestling there. Shine Wrestling, one of the best wrestling companies, not just women's wrestling, but one of the best wrestling companies in the country, bar none. Some of the talent out of there is amazing. You've probably seen them on TV, and if you haven't seen them on TV, you will probably in the very near future. So much talent out of there, and I get to once a month share a house with all of them. So thank you for allowing me to do that,
Always.
and using some of the bedrooms for our episodes.
I was like, wait, what? That was a little awkward there.
That was awkward. So on that note, we're going to wrap things up. Have a great 2016, everyone. Just do something. I don't care what you do. Just do something. Do what you want to do.
Yay, I'm entertaining.